Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading with me. I'm Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week from the 6th to the 12th of September. We're in September now, aren't we? So, for those of you who have been here before, you would know that these are not personal readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. If they do, that's fabulous, and if they don't, that's okay. But you may also need to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign as well, just to get a better idea of what you can expect this week. Also, for those of you who have watched my readings before, you would know that I pull a few cards to get started, just to give us a bit of a general overview of what your reading may be about. So just shuffling your cards here, Cancer, just to find out what can Cancer expect for this week from the 6th to the 12th of September, please. What is coming up for Cancer this week, please, universe? Might be a bit of a big week that you're going to have here, Cancer. Some of you may be looking at moving house, feeling like there's some movement here. They're really having me shuffle the cards today. So we've got icy, new, and heat. So that makes me feel like, Cancer, you've been in a situation that hasn't really felt amazing, or that hasn't really been serving your best interests. So you could be moving on to something new this week, Cancer, thinking about moving on to something new, which I feel like with this heat card here is something that you're going to be quite passionate about. Now, this could be a person. It could also be a situation as well. I feel like some of you, excuse me, could be walking away from a relationship situation where you have been a bit icy, and now you've made the decision to move on to something new, but also could be a situation where perhaps you're not talking to somebody, or somebody isn't talking to you, and now there is view to move into an area where, you know, it's like a brand new start, shaking things up a bit, letting down the walls a bit, and allowing that passion to come back in. It could even be a friendship, but we will look a bit further into what's going on here. Dominic, I'm not sure how the name Dominic would resonate with anybody, but that's a name that's just been thrown out at me. You could be dealing with somebody whose name is Dominic, or your name could be Dominic, but they've just thrown that name out at me, Cancer. So we've got the High Priestess here, which, excuse me, the High Priestess is very much about mystery, and using your intuition as well. We've got the Knight of Wands. I've had a few cards fall out here. Seven of Cups, Strength, Page of Wands. Okay, so I am feeling like, you know, perhaps you've moved on from a situation where there was a bit of hesitancy there. Perhaps you were not too trusting of somebody that you were dealing with, or you were feeling a bit indecisive as well with this Seven of Cups here. There were some choices that needed to be made, Cancer. I'm feeling like somebody here wants to communicate with you, Cancer. It's like you've used your intuition, and I feel like you're letting the walls down a bit, and it's allowing somebody new to come in. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but they're not quite sure of how best it is to proceed. And I feel like this person coming in, being that they're coming in as a Knight of Wands, they probably would like to bring you an offer of loyalty. And we've got it paired here with the Page of Wands as well. So definitely looking at somebody who wants to communicate, somebody who would like open communication. They're feeling hopeful that you will reciprocate and be happy to talk to them. They have some ideas perhaps that they'd like to share with you, or they're feeling quite positive that you may have a lot to offer them. This could be you, Cancer. So you could be having these feelings towards somebody else where you're feeling quite hopeful about communicating with somebody new, and it's all coming up under new. So I'm really feeling like it's somebody new, and it's just about pulling together the strength to do that, and believing that, okay, this person probably does want to hear from me or want to hear what I have to say. Open communication. I keep hearing that. So I feel like it's in your best interests. You know, if you've been thinking about approaching somebody and sharing your thoughts or ideas, Cancer, I do feel like that is in your best interests. I do feel like there's another person or situation there. I'm really feeling like it's a person that you're trying to move away from, because you feel like it's going nowhere. You feel like it's run its course. And, as I said earlier, it could be a romantic thing or it could be a friendship, but I'm feeling like it's run its course. So moving away from that other person, and moving into something new with somebody else, Cancer. I feel like there are some things that you do not know about. No, you're worried that there are some things that you don't know about this new person, that perhaps they're keeping something from you. But I think that it's just because maybe they've been hurt in the past, or because they're unsure about how you're feeling, Cancer. That they're not showing you everything, or they're not giving everything so far in this partnership or relationship that you have or are trying to have. But I'm hearing second chance. So this could be somebody that you've dealt with before, Cancer, because I am hearing second chance, and I feel like this is something that's being revisited with somebody who is looking for their wish fulfillment with this King of Cups here. So, they could be somebody who has a hard exterior, but they're really soft on the inside. They could be quite emotional, but I feel like they've also got stability to offer you here, Cancer. And I feel like, with the Six of Swords here, they do, being with this person can bring you into a place where things are a lot calmer. But I do feel like you've got to pull away from someone and then move towards another person. Now, it could be this person needs to come in and give you that offer, or you need to make that offer to somebody else. But I feel like there's a lot of possibilities. That's not the word I'm looking for. Positivity is the word I was trying to say, but it's come out as possibility. So the positivity is possible, I guess, is what the universe wants me to say there. The positivity is possible. That is a real tongue twister, Cancer. But the positivity is possible. They're not letting it go. Okay. So moving away from where things may have been a bit negative, moving towards where things are a little bit positive. And I do feel like this is something that you're going to really have to think about, Cancer. With that Hanged Man there, you're going to give this a lot of thought before you make any final decisions. Now, Cancer, I feel like this situation has got you seriously discombobulated and you're just going to be all over the place with this, because I feel like I'm all over the place right now. So this person that comes towards you with this offer of stability and, you know, wanting to be with you, you may even be receiving a text message, Cancer. So, and I feel like if you do get a text message, it's going to be one of those messages where you just go, what? I was not expecting that at all. It's just going to come out of nowhere, Cancer. But again, look, we've got stability over here with the Four of Wands. Again, a communication with this Four of Wands as well. And I feel like it brings you to a place that you can feel really, where you can feel really good about yourself, Cancer. It's, again, with the stability. The Nine of Pentacles is very much about stability. And I think that, again, with this Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, sorry, I feel like you're moving away from somebody. You've got nothing more that you want to say to that person. This is something that's been going backwards and forwards for a while, and it feels a bit like, no, I've got this new offer. Quite a stable, loyal, and honest person is in my life now, and I feel like it's time to be walking away from that person that didn't have my best interests as a priority for them. So I feel like you're letting go of someone and allowing somebody new to come in. And with this Ace of Cups here, that's brilliant. That's, you know, that's wish fulfillment right there. That's a brand new beginning as far as your emotions go. I feel like somebody really is bringing you that offer. You put that with that Page of Wands there, and 100% you've got someone coming in, bringing you an offer, an emotional offer, which I feel like you'd be quite open to, Cancer. So as I said, it could be that you are approaching somebody else with an offer of something stable, where you can say, hey, I've really thought about things and now I'd really like to settle down with this Four of Wands here. But also definitely letting go of somebody from the past who perhaps is standing in the way here, Cancer. So now we're going to move into your love reading for the week, which I feel like is just going to be a bit of a flow-on effect, a flow-on story from this general reading that we've had here. Definitely somebody new coming in. So let's see what the cards have to say here. What can Cancer expect for this week in love? Got the Three of Wands, a bit of hesitancy there, and the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. So the sort of overall vibe at the moment is that somebody's feeling quite hesitant. And again, we've got the Seven of Swords over here, which, you know, tells me that somebody's holding back. not being completely honest, perhaps, or okay, this is something different. Feeling like somebody has snatched your feelings. I've never heard it put to me like that before. Because often the Seven of Swords is about, it's showing somebody who's a bit of a thief here. So I'm pretty sure you can see it in the card. It's showing somebody who's a bit of a thief. They've got their bag full of this poor little crow's feathers, and they are running away with a bag of feathers because they've stolen something. It can also mean, somebody's lying or not being completely honest. But in this instance, I'm feeling like, Cancer, there's hesitancy here because somebody has come and snatched up your feelings. And we're looking at moving forward with that person because, but there's that hesitancy because where did this come from? I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting it to be this person. Somebody who likes to drive really fast, by the way. I've been shown a car that's driving really fast and kind of erratically. So it could be you, Cancer, that you drive like that, or it could be the person that you're dealing with. If that resonates with you, driving quite fast or quite crazy, if that resonates with you, then they'd like for you to pay extra attention to this reading, please, or this love message. So, yeah, feeling a bit hesitant because, somebody snatched up my feelings and I'm feeling really hopeful about that. And I am looking at starting something new and something that feels a lot calmer than the previous relationship. And then we've got Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, and Death and Rebirth. So I'm feeling like you, Cancer, this row represents you, feeling like you just want to take it easy at the moment. You're so hesitant that you've slowed down. You're almost going backwards here because Temperance talks about patience. Temperance is like, I'm not really sure. Should I get out there and communicate or should I hang back a little bit? I also feel like your person really sees you as an angel. Temperance here is an angel, and I really do think that your person thinks that you are their angel. But at the same time, while you've got those deep feelings there, you've slowed down because you're a little bit frightened. Is this going to turn out like the last time? And then you've got the Death and Rebirth card here, a Knight of Pentacles, Death and Rebirth card. So I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, things are moving quite slowly. And that is what the Knight of Pentacles is, like the slowest moving knight in the deck. And I do feel like, though, you would like to put out your offer of love or, tell your person how you feel, but you're not quite sure if you should be doing that or not, Cancer. But the thing is, here with this Death and Rebirth card, it's time for change to come in. It's time to let go of where you were to allow the new to come in. So the way you've been thinking about love or the way you've been viewing relationships, Cancer, I think it's time for you to let that go. And I don't know how this is going to resonate with some of you, but they keep showing me a bottle of tomato sauce. So perhaps you're eating tomato sauce on something right now, or you really, really like tomato sauce. Very random thing for them to be showing me, but they are showing me a bottle of tomato sauce. So take it as it resonates. Whoever it's for, they just would like you to pay extra attention to what I'm saying at the moment. But yeah, it's time to let go of the old way of thinking. Time to let go of how you felt about love. So where you felt like you were never going to get that offer of stability, Cancer, it's now time to believe that it's your turn, because even though your person is showing up as the Emperor right now, they're not completely showing you how they feel. I think they've been eyeing you off for a long time here, Cancer, and they really do want to come together with you, but they're afraid to tell you how they feel. They're afraid of allowing themselves to look vulnerable, because to them, vulnerability is a sign of weakness. I'm sorry, I'm really struggling to get my words out today. For them, being vulnerable is a sign of weakness. So they want to look like they're amazing. They want you to look at them and go, oh, this person's just everything, and I want to be around this person all the time because look at them, they're so cool, male or female, not being gender specific with the reading, but they want you to go, look at them, look at my person, they are so cool, they are amazing, look at all the glitter in their hair, they are spectacular. But they're not going to come towards you. They're the Emperor. They're not going to come towards you. They want you to go towards them and tell them how you feel. But the biggest thing is the conversation needs to be had. You know, sometimes this depicts heartache, but in this instance, it's telling me that the big conversation needs to be had between the two of you, because enough's enough. Come on now, Cancer. It's time to say what you need to say. It's time for there to be a tower moment, time to shake things up and just say how you're feeling, because your person's actually waiting. Come forward, have that passionate conversation. King of Wands, completely passionate. The King of Wands knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. And while I understand that both of you and your person are feeling somewhat emotionally guarded at the moment, I feel like you can absolutely go ahead. You can go ahead. And it's really funny because the King of Wands, here's a Cancer card. He is Cancer. So it's funny that he's also Leo. So yeah, it can go either way, Cancer or Leo. But it's very funny that this card is telling you to have that conversation, that you need to step forward, or your person needs to step forward and tell you how they're feeling, what they're expecting out of the relationship. I feel like the universe is actually encouraging you here with this Queen of Pentacles to take that step. And I think with the Tower, I feel like, you know, it's a surprise that's coming, and I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised. Being that it's with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Once the two of you have that conversation, you'll be very surprised, pleasantly surprised with the outcome, Cancer. So whoever that's for, whoever's planning on having one of these deep, big, passionate conversations with their person this week, I wish you all the best. I hope you get the outcome that you're looking for. Remember, somebody may be coming towards you, Cancer. You can probably expect a text message or a message on Messenger or something like that this week, and your jaw's going to drop. You just wouldn't expect it. But somebody's got something to offer you, Cancer. So thank you for joining me again this week. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. If you have enjoyed the reading, please give me a like so that I know you've enjoyed it. Also share and subscribe if you can, please, Cancer. But otherwise, I will see you back here again next week. See you later, Cancer. Well, hello there, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly readings. I'm Simone, and I will be doing a reading for you for this week, both a general reading and a love reading, and it's for this week from the 6th to the 12th of September. This reading, it's not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's okay, but you may need to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign just to get a better idea of what to expect for this week. For those of you who have been here before, you know that I start with pulling a few cards just to give us sort of a general overview of what your reading is going to be about. So I'm just shuffling the cards just to get ready. What does Scorpio need to know about this week from the 6th to the 12th of September? Please, universe. What does Scorpio need to know? I always really like doing the Scorpio readings because I'm a Scorpio myself. But it's really hard to read for myself, so it never really makes sense for me. But I'm always interested to see what does come up for Scorpio. Please, universe, for Scorpio, please. So the first card out here was deeper commitment. So that tells me that you will be entering into something this week, Scorpio, that will bring a deeper commitment on for you. Spill the tea is basically you're either going to be finding out something from someone. So, you know, spill the tea. It's kind of like gossip, finding out information. Or you yourself might be the one to spill the tea, to tell somebody how you feel or where you're at on a particular situation. And Eye on the Prize over here tells me that you know what you want, Scorpio, and you've got your eyes set on that. You may be watching someone. You may be looking maybe at someone's social media or trying to find out information about someone or something which will bring you or hopefully bring you this deeper commitment, or it's something that you'd like to commit to further than what you are already. For you, Scorpio, it's often your general reading is often also a love reading. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like Scorpios are often you have a love interest which takes quite a lot of your thoughts, Scorpio. So let's find out what this is about. What is this thing or this person, Scorpio, that you are so keen on at the moment? Let's look a bit further and find out what the cards have to say. I am being drawn to the name Diane. So you could be dealing with somebody called Diane, or maybe you are Diane. But if that name resonates with you, the universe would like you to pay extra attention to this reading, please. So we've got the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups, which is, it's really funny that this Ace of Cups has come out under deeper commitment, because the Ace of Cups, it's like a brand new beginning in an emotional regard. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. So the Ace of Cups, it's usually a brand new beginning, and being that it's, you know, look at this, the cup's overflowing. See if you can have a closer look at that there. This cup is overflowing with emotion. There's so much that's trying to pour out there. It could be that somebody comes in with an offer for you, Scorpio, which will hopefully bring you a step closer to this deeper commitment here. Spill the tea, and then we've got the Ten of Swords there. So I'm really feeling like, Scorpio, either you have your eye on someone or someone has their eye on you, and it could be somebody who has betrayed you in the past, or, you know, you feel like they've betrayed you. They might feel like you've betrayed them, Scorpio. Sometimes readings can go both ways. But then you've got the Page of Cups there as well. So this person that you're dealing with, perhaps the person that you're watching, or vice versa, they're watching you. They could be younger than you with that Page of Cups there. But I feel like somebody is offering emotional stability here, Scorpio. The Page of Cups usually brings an offer of stability. Look, he's got a cup, and in his cup, he's got a fish. So he does have something to offer. Male or female, readings are not gender specific with me. But I do feel like it could be either they're younger, or they're younger in the way that they think, sort of their maturity level. But I feel like there's a really good sense of humor in here as well with this person. I feel like the two of you can have a really good laugh together. And I'm feeling like this is a return person. So I feel like Scorpio, you want to know what happened. Why did they betray you? It's like you want a deeper commitment with somebody, but there's been betrayal here. So there's a lack of communication here, and you want to know what happened. But the thing is that I feel like you're both still watching each other. It's not one-sided here. I feel like it comes from both ways. What else can you tell us about this universe? What else does Scorpio need to know about this week here? What's going on here? Please, universe. Whew, cards are falling out. Okay, we'll start with this one. So we've got the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. A lot of swords here, Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Okay. Somebody left you heartbroken. Somebody who you thought that you could have was going to fill your cup. I feel like there was a betrayal there. They walked away from you, left you wounded, Scorpio, and now they're coming back. Somebody who they also know what they want, Scorpio. It's like they've gone away and they've had time to think about this, and they're thinking, well, what have I done? Now I'm going to boss up, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to tell Scorpio how I feel. I'm going to tell Scorpio that perhaps they would like a future with you. And it's funny because we've gone from the Page here to the Knight. So I really feel like they're stepping up. They're coming that much closer to you, Scorpio. And I'm feeling like where they betrayed you before and where they weren't telling you everything, or where they walked away from you, they're now going to come forward and tell you what happened. They're ready to have that deep conversation with you, to tell you why they dipped out on you, why they walked away, because I'm feeling like there was no real explanation there, Scorpio, and now it's time to spill the tea. Now this person's going to come forward, tell you where things went wrong, tell you why they walked away, and say, hey, Scorpio, you're the one for me, because with this Wheel of Fortune, it is destiny, it's divine timing, it's the right time now for this person to come in and try and make amends with you. This Three of Swords is not just about heartache, it's also about having the big conversations. Those conversations that are like seriously uncomfortable, and mean that you have to be vulnerable, you know, the conversations that people don't usually like. That's what this Three of Swords is often about as well, and I'm really feeling that, Scorpio. I also feel like this might be somebody that you met in a club. They're showing me a club-like setting, like there's a bar where, you know, there's drinks. So this may be somebody that you met in a club, or that kind of setting is some way specific to how you know this person, Scorpio. But it's destiny now for the two of you to come together. The universe has decided that, hey, it is time. And this person's going to come in and tell you the truth. I feel like I did say boss energy before, Scorpio, and that's what I'm picking up in this King of Swords here. So where they've retreated, they're coming back with this sort of king, King of Swords, this king energy. And I feel like they're going to own it. They're going to own where they went wrong. And now they're going to sort of, I feel like they don't want to take no for an answer, Scorpio. Look at, we've got knights, pages, kings, all over the place. With this Knight of Wands, I feel like, Scorpio, when this person comes back in with their boss energy after sort of walking away from you, or after betraying you or pulling back from you, I feel like now they come in, Scorpio, and you're going, you know what? I don't know that I'm ready for this. I don't know that I'm ready for what you've got to offer me. Someone's going to come in, Scorpio, and be like, hey, I miss you. And you're going to be like, you know what? You shouldn't be missing me now. You've had ages to miss me. You've had ages. You know, I was ready for you back then, and now you want to be ready? I'm not ready for that. You know, that I feel like that's where you're at, Scorpio. So if, you know, if you are going to proceed with this person, I feel like you can make it work. But I just think there's going to be some hesitancy there, and you want to know that they're telling you the truth this time. You want to know that they're not going to come in and then get scared and decide to walk away. I feel like this is something that they did to themselves, Scorpio, because you gave them the chance right at the start. You were all for it. You were all for this connection. And this person freaked themselves out. I feel like they stabbed themselves in the back, not just you. They stabbed themselves in the back, and they pulled back from you. And now they feel like the battle is over and they're ready to come in, and you're going to be like, you know what? I don't know that I'm ready for this. And you may very well withdraw like this Hermit here, because you are currently, you know what you're doing with your life, Scorpio. You know what you want, and you know that you want somebody who's going to come to you and be honest, because that's you. You are honest, Scorpio. You like to tell the truth, but we've got two Queens here. And the reading's not gender specific, but Queens are, you know, quite honest people, and they say what they mean, and they know what they want. And, you know, with this Queen of Swords here, she's about honesty and respect, being respected, and, you know, she shows other people respect, and she likes fairness. And I think that this is where you're going to be at, Scorpio. So when this person makes a return, this King of Swords, and look, we've got the Queen of Swords, it's kind of going hand in hand here. When this King of Swords makes their return, Scorpio, and you go, I'm not really sure about this, because I don't know if you're telling the truth. And that could really shake things up with this Tower here. I feel like this person isn't going to be expecting what you have to say. And then they've just said to me, look at the bottom of the deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice card, followed by the Six of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to say, hey, I don't think I want a piece of this person, whoever the person is. I don't know that I'm ready for this. I don't know that I trust what you are offering me. And then you're going to say that, and this person's going to freak out a little bit. They're going to be in a tower. There's probably going to be some flames coming out of their head, because they cannot believe that they allowed themselves to be vulnerable, and they let their guard down. And then Scorpio said, you know what, I don't think I'm ready for this. But what's going to happen, Scorpio, with that Justice card there, I feel like there's things are going to come into balance for you. I feel like, you know, it's like once you say that and you tell this person how you're feeling and how you've been feeling, I think it might bring them down, knock their ego down a little bit, and kind of change their perspective. But I do feel like at the end of it all, you might go, hang on, I'm going to give this person a chance. I've heard what they have to say. And even though I'm a little bit hesitant, I've heard what they have to say. And I feel like maybe we can have a bit of a victory here, Scorpio, which, you know, that's good news. If this is somebody that you've been waiting for, and if this is somebody that you do hold a bit of a flame for, then yeah, you guys can work it out. You guys can make it have a successful relationship. But we are going to look at what the love reading has to say as well. This first row that I pull will be sort of the energy around you and your person at the moment. So you've got the Queen of Wands, you've got the Wheel, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, there's another Queen. So, feeling like, it's like, well, you know what you want. As I said at the start, you know what you want, but you're feeling a little bit guarded because this Queen of Wands here, she tries not to show her emotions too much. But I feel like, you know, she's quite spiritually powerful, which is a bit of a Scorpio thing over here. And again, we've got the Wheel, which means, you know, I feel like this is a destined connection here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like both of you are now willing to put in the work that it's going to take to make this connection work. I feel like, you know, it's like, well, everything's finally falling into place, Scorpio, as it should be, as you've wanted it to, although you're feeling that hesitancy there. I feel like you know that you and this person are supposed to be in each other's lives. But what else can you tell us about Scorpio in love, please, universe? What else does Scorpio need to know about love for this week, please? We've got the Nine of Wands, the Empress, and the Fool. So, again, with the guard up, because this is you in this row here, Scorpio. So I do feel like you're still a little bit guarded. But then again, it's like you've been manifesting this person to come back with this Empress here. I feel like this person sees you as being absolutely amazing. They think you're beautiful. They think you have a lot to offer. And I feel like, Scorpio, you see them in that same light too. And I feel like now, even though you're still feeling a little bit hesitant here in this Nine of Wands, I don't know if you can see this card clearly, but I mean, look at the look on her face. She's looking down at the person like, really, I don't know if I can trust you. And she's got this sort of half-assed wall built up. So you're going to be coming across to this person as, you know what, I don't think I want anything to do with you. But at the same time, your wall's only little. You kind of trust them. And with the Fool here, I think you're going to make the decision, Scorpio, to take a risk, to sort of put yourself out there with this person and give them another chance, Scorpio. And I really feel like this time it can work. Whoever likes KFC, I feel like KFC is in some way connected to this connection. So whether the two of you both really like KFC, maybe KFC is your person's favorite meal. I'm not really sure. You may have gone on a date to KFC. I don't know. Please take it however it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, that doesn't mean that it's not your reading. Just whoever it does resonate with, they just like for that person to pay extra attention to the reading, please. Then we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Star, and the Emperor in your person's row here, Scorpio, which tells me that they are trying to make a decision. I feel like they're very confused, and it's probably because of how you react when they come back in. They're expecting you to go, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you. And that's not how you respond, even though you're super happy to hear from them or to have them come back or to have them come forward with this offer for you. They don't expect your reaction. This person may also really like fishing. Maybe it's you. I feel like it's them. but there is a connection to going fishing. I can see a fishing rod, and it's not just that they're trying to reel you in. I mean, it could be that, but I do feel like there's a connection to fishing here as well. Anyway, your person is super hopeful that you're going to drop, and I'm going to say the attitude. They're super hopeful that you're going to drop the attitude here, because they are freaking out a little bit. They're super confused with your behavior, because they're feeling like it's the right time as well here with this Wheel of Fortune. They're feeling like it's the right time. They're super hopeful that it's going to work out, because they believe that, it is the right time. I've been waiting for this. I've worked through my issues, even though they're still their ego is still a little bit high. They're Scorpio, and I think they're really concerned with how you're going to behave. Because normally they would wait for you to come to them, but this time they've sort of flipped the script and they're coming towards you. They're letting their guard down. They're trying to not be this emperor that they normally are, and they're approaching you, Scorpio. I feel like you guys text back and forth more than you see each other. I don't know. I don't feel like it's just because if you're in Australia at the moment experiencing lockdowns. I'm not sure where else lockdowns are happening in the world. It's not just because of that. I feel like this has always been a bit more of a in the phone kind of connection. But this person is now ready to start seeing you more in the flesh, face to face. And they just can't understand why, Scorpio. You're not receiving them as they thought that you would. They know that they've done you dirty in the past, but still, they're like, oh no, Scorpio just thinks I'm everything. Scorpio would love to hear from me. Scorpio would love to spend a lifetime with me, so I cannot understand why Scorpio is behaving like this. And then we have got the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So somebody is freaking out over here. And this Five of Cups, just, again, looking back over, what we, feeling like what we could have had, that was lost. And then there's a lot of spying going on here with this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about spying and finding information, and freaking out. So somebody, and like I said, we started off with Eye on the Prize. So there is some spying going on here, Scorpio. I feel like it's more coming from your person spying on you. And just thinking, you know what, how did I let Scorpio get away? I really, really, really want Scorpio to let me in now. And they're not doing that because I didn't behave in the past. I behaved pretty poorly towards Scorpio. So I really just hope that they can let me in now. So I feel like if this person does come into you, Scorpio, it's more like when they come into you, I feel like it's all up to you. It's up to you how things work out. It's in your hands. You make the choice. They're not expecting you to go, hey, I'm not sure that I want to do this. But I think that you will probably make the decision to give it a chance and see how it goes, Scorpio. But thank you so much for listening and watching your reading again this week. If you did like the reading, if it did resonate with you, please give the video a like, share, or subscribe. I really appreciate you being here, and I wish you all the best of luck. See you next time, Scorpio. Well, hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your reading this week. I'm Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week from the 6th to the 12th of September. I almost said August. I feel like I'm still stuck in August. I've pre-shuffled your cards, so I am just starting to shuffle, asking the universe, what does Pisces need to expect this week? What can Pisces expect for this week? Now, please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You may need to have a look at your moon, rising, and Venus sign as well, just to get a better idea of what to expect. And also, if you've been here before, you would know that I pull 3 cards to get us started, just to get the general vibe of what your reading's going to be about this week. And we've had some cards pop out here, so let's have a look. Pisces, we've got water. That's you straight up. You are a water sign, Pisces. Also, water in this deck means emotion. So we've got water, divine timing, and the past, Pisces, which tells us that probably a situation that you've been dealing with for a long time, or something from the past, is now going to make a return because it is divine timing. The universe has decided that, okay, it's time to get things in check. I feel like this is quite an emotional connection. It could be a relationship. It could be just something that you're quite emotionally tied to, Pisces. I feel like the colors are lining up beautifully in these 3 cards, Pisces, which is really nice to see. Excuse me, I am losing my voice a little bit there, which, if you've been watching these readings for a while, Pisces, you would know that when I start to choke or when I start to lose my voice, it's because somebody is not saying something that they need to. And we've just pulled the 8 of Cups there, but we'll see what else comes out. As I said, this is something that you're probably quite emotionally tied to. You may have been thinking about walking away from this situation because it's all just a bit too hard, Pisces, because it's something that you've been battling with for quite some time. Somebody may have left you feeling a bit wounded there in the past, Pisces. As I say that, I felt I got a bit overwhelmed, feeling a bit of sadness there, Pisces. But I'm feeling like, you know, you are in a place at the moment where, you know, although you've got this emotional situation going on, I do feel like you're sitting in a really good place. I'm also feeling like with this Queen of Pentacles there, Pisces, that somebody wants to speak their truth. Somebody, it's like, well, what else can be done here except for the truth to come out? And with this Page of Wands over here, that tells me that somebody does actually want open communication. And I feel like there's an apology coming with this 10 of Swords. Perhaps in the way of, I'm really sorry that I didn't treat you right in the past, Pisces. Now, this can be a love situation. It can be friendship or family. But, yeah, I'm feeling like there is an honest conversation that's coming up for you, Pisces, and that somebody wants to tell you, like, you want to speak your truth, but somebody else wants to speak their truth as well. And I feel like, you know, possibly you and this person have taken a bit of a time out. I feel like it's you. You've taken a bit of a step back. It's not that there's been a complete disconnection. I feel like the connection is still there. You're probably still in contact a little bit, but I feel like there's been some old wounds that have needed to be healed and worked through. And I feel like you've taken the time out. You are exhausted at the moment, Pisces, absolutely. I feel like you've got a lot going on in your world. And this particular situation is quite draining on you as well. which is not helpful in your current situation. Can I also say somebody might also be feeling a little bit unwell? Now, it could be Pisces that you've been dealing with a lot of anxiety, but it's also feeling like digestive issues. For me, what I'm experiencing at the moment, it's two things actually. So, and this may resonate with one, it may resonate with some, but I'm feeling like I've got some digestive issues going on. Could be gallbladder issues, but it's also I'm feeling as though I may be having some low blood pressure as well. So if you are feeling unwell, Pisces, please go and see a doctor, because either of those things are not anything to play with. Digestive, gallbladder issues, or low blood pressure, definitely. So if you are feeling unwell, please keep in mind I am not a medical professional, but if you are feeling unwell, please go and see a doctor and get a checkup, get that under control. But also Pisces in general are feeling exhausted at the moment. I feel like you're taking on the emotional strain of the entire world, Pisces. And then added to that is this situation that you've got going on at the moment. A lot of you need to cry. I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling like a lot of you need to have a really good cry. And if that's what you need to do, Pisces, please don't feel like it's weak, or it's a sign of weakness. If you let those tears out, or as I sometimes say, when your eyes are bubbling over, go in the shower and have a cry. Stick your head in a pillow and have a cry. Whatever it takes. I feel like you need to get the emotions out so that you can start to feel a little bit more well within yourself, Pisces, and that will bring you to a bit more happiness. But excuse me, going back to the situation that I was talking about, yeah, I do feel like there is a conversation that's going to happen here, possibly an apology coming your way, Pisces, to lead towards better times here, that abundance that you've been looking for, that you've been working towards with this Seven of Pentacles here, and then we've got the Six of Swords as well. So this is something that's, I feel like it's a long time in the making. We do have the past card here, and it's like, well, why can't we just work it out? Why is this so hard? And like I said, it could be romantic, it could just be a friend or a family member, but it is feeling like, why is this so hard? Why can we not just pull our shit together and just sort this out? I've put in so much work. Pisces, you've put in so much work in this situation, and I feel like now is it's coming to the point where you're going to see things sort of start to smooth out. The Six of Swords is here, moving on to calmer waters. And I don't feel like you're actually walking away from this person that you've been dealing with here. I feel like together you're going to move into a calmer situation. You've got the Emperor. Do we want to see him there? Remembering the reading is not gender specific, not male or female. Just take things as they resonate. But when I see that Emperor, I'm like, really, do I want him here? I'm feeling like that's who you're dealing with, Pisces. You're dealing with an Emperor. Could be somebody who is in a place of authority, but I feel like it is somebody who takes authority seriously, somebody who really likes to be respected, and somebody who I feel like they want you to go to them. And it's funny, all the readings I've done previously, which are not a lot, I've only done 2. I've started on the water signs this week. They both got the Emperor as well. People are dealing with Emperors. And emperors have big egos. Emperors are people who wait for things to happen for them or to them. I feel your Emperor, Pisces, may have a little bit of a victim mentality going on here, a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and feeling like the world hates them when that's not actually the case. I think they could be doing things differently to see themselves in a different situation, but they just feel like everyone's out to get them. So I'm not going to go towards anyone. I'm not going to tell anybody how I feel, because that means I'd have to let myself be vulnerable, and your person does not want to do this. But the thing is, I feel like that's changing a little bit, Pisces. And I feel like you are going to find yourself having to make a decision. Do you want to keep dealing with this Emperor? And I think you're also questioning, what is it that you can't see? With the Two of Swords here, she is wearing a blindfold. And I feel like, Pisces, you're thinking, well, what is it that I can't see? When this person does try and have this open and honest communication with you, you're still feeling like they're not telling you everything. You're still feeling like something's hidden. And you're trying to sort of get to the bottom of that. I feel like you're trying to trust this person a little bit more. But definitely, we've got that Seven of Swords here. I don't feel like you're actually moving away from your person. You're not walking away, but you're wondering what it is that they're not telling you or showing you. You're feeling like some of the information is hidden. But I feel like, just hear them out. You need to hear them out. They need to hear you out. Yes, I do feel like there is an apology that is needed here, Pisces. But I feel like I say this to you every week, Pisces, but open communication, saying what needs to be said, trying not to hold back. I feel like will kind of bring you unstuck and help you to move forward a little bit. Why January is important, I'm not really sure, but they're telling me that January is very specific to this situation that I'm talking about for you, Pisces. So whether it is maybe your person's birthday in January, maybe it is an anniversary of when you got together or when you met, I'm not really sure, but they're telling me that somebody listening to this will understand, and January is going to resonate with that person. Also, they're highlighting the color pink, and I'm feeling a little bit like I'm talking about Pink, the singer. So please take that however it resonates. Pisces, I'm not sure if they're saying, be strong and speak your mind as Pink does. Or maybe it is the actual color pink that is in some way significant for somebody watching. Whoever that is for, please pay extra special attention to the love reading that I am about to do, Pisces. And also, Pisces, please stop second-guessing yourself. Second-guessing. That's what I keep hearing. Pisces is second-guessing. You need to stop. Trust your intuition, Pisces. You are one of the most intuitive signs. I think Pisces people are unreal, personally. Could be because I'm a water sign myself, but I do think that Pisces people are unreal. And, oh, gosh, we've got that Emperor again, Pisces. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. We don't like to see him. Oh, but look at that. Perfect. We've got the Queen of Cups here. We've got the Emperor. Look, I've forgotten what I was saying before I saw the Emperor, but I am going to say again, trust your intuition. I do remember that part. And then I saw the Emperor and my mind just fell apart again. So we've got the Emperor, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. And this is the sort of energy of your connection to your person at the moment, Pisces. Now, the Queen of Cups over here tells me that there is a huge, huge amount of love between you and your person. But there is also that issue of ego coming into play. I feel like both you and your person, Pisces, are trying to not let your guard down. You've got those walls all the way up because You don't want to be in a situation where you have to, or where you're going to feel uncomfortable. And I get it, I understand, but there's so much love here. You know, why is it not being shared? I feel like both you and your person are feeling really optimistic about things, and you may be at a point where you're feeling like it's never going to happen. I'm really being drawn to, if I can pick it up, Pisces, I'm really being drawn to this pig up here. It might be a little bit blurry. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a pig here with wings, which, you know, pigs might fly. But I'm feeling like, so you may be thinking, it's never going to happen. We're never going to come together. But I don't know, Pisces, I feel like it's a matter of just having to stick it out. I feel like some of you are in quite a sticky situation. There could be, if there has been a third party situation here, I feel like your person is done with the third party, and they are making their way towards you, because that person, that third party, I feel like has completely left your person's energy. And there was nothing in this reading that screamed third party, but the universe just wanted me to bring it up. Pisces, this second row is your energy in particular, and I do feel like you're feeling like you need to heal from something, and heal your heart, even though you know, with this Ace of Swords, you know that this is your person. You know that the universe wants the two of you to be together because they can bring you so much joy. I feel like they do bring you so much joy. I feel like you're completely emotionally invested in this person. You're just worried that you're going to get hurt. They're on your mind so much. And there's so much that needs to be said here, but you are scared of being hurt, Pisces. Now, something that I'm going to say on that before I pull these cards is that rejection never killed anyone, Pisces. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it can be painful, but rejection has never actually killed anyone. That feeling of being rejected can't just drop you to the floor and knock you out. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but if you do not open up, and if you do not, I feel like, step over the wall, this huge wall, somehow maybe climb. You can't step over it. You need to climb over it. If you can climb over that wall, and try not to be so guarded, I don't know, just tell your person how you feel. Believe what they say to you, because I feel like a lot of you don't believe it when your person tells you that they care about you or that they do love you. Believe what's being said to you. Believe that your person does actually have those feelings. And, you know, it could actually work, Pisces. Oh, look at that. Can you see how the cards landed? That's really cool. Let's have a look. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and Pisces, come on, look at this. The Two of Cups. But your person thinks you're brilliant. Nine of Pentacles, your person sees that you are stable. You know, you may have a million personalities. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone, but it is the Pisces way. But they just see you as having everything. You're such a solid, grounded, well-rounded, nurturing, caring, and that is how your person feels about you. They want to offer you stability. They want to have the conversation with you. Eight of Wands, all about communication. In this deck, very passionate communication, because you guys are the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. You've got the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups all in a row. This is brilliant. There's so much love here, Pisces. This is a soulmate connection, if not a twin flame connection. But I just heard twin flame as well. But this is definitely something that the universe would like to see happen. Pisces. Ace of Cups. More love, just pouring out of the cup here. This is crazy. If you, Pisces, were having any doubts about your person, if you are scared because they're not saying everything that needs to be said, look at this. They want to grow old with you. Again, this card refers to the past and memories, but I feel like it's also wanting to grow old with you. So if you've been scared, if you've had doubts that this is over or it's never going to happen because it's taking too long, Pisces, that's not the case. What is meant for you will never, ever, ever pass you by. So even if communication has been a little bit slow or low, you can expect it to pick up this week because you guys are the Two of Cups, because love, love, love. It doesn't get much better than this. It's what I was saying, where you know, feeling a bit indecisive because you're not exactly sure of what's going on. But I think that at the end of the day, your person is choosing you and you are going to choose them, Pisces. And I feel like, my God, there are so many cups in this love reading. It's crazy. Cups, 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 all the love in the world. Pisces, I feel like you're really going to start seeing things go your way in love this week. And this is a brilliant, brilliant spread. There's, like I said, there's just love everywhere. There's love all over the place. They think that you are amazing. You are everything to them, Pisces. And so for those of you who have been feeling like all hope is lost, or that maybe it's time to walk away because there's not enough communication going on here, I think that it's really you're going to start seeing a turnaround this week, Pisces. And I think a lot of you have made that decision that you can start letting that wall down just that little bit more, allowing yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable. And I feel like that will really work in your favor, Pisces. But this is a beautiful reading. And I thank you so much for watching this week, or again this week if you've been here before. I'm truly grateful for anybody that is watching. If this reading did resonate with you, if you did get some clarity or guidance, please give the video a like, share, or subscribe. I truly appreciate it. But that's all I have for you this week, and I will see you again next week, Pisces. Thank you.